Hello everyone, you're watching Voice News Network. My name is Pragya Devan and let's head to today's headlines. The biggest news is coming from the US today. The US government will soon reopen the land borders for Canada and Mexico for fully vaccinated travelers. Fully vaccinated Canadians will now be allowed to enter the United States at land and ferry border crossings starting in early November. Now, the exact date for reopening of the borders is still unknown, but according to senior administration officials, the border reopening plan is on its way and a number of details are still being worked out, including the type of documentation that will be accepted to prove a traveler's vaccination status. The US is also awaiting guidance from the Centers for Disease Control about travelers who received mixed doses of COVID-19 vaccines or the AstraZeneca vaccine. Moving on, US inflation rate rises to 13-year high of 5.4%. According to a press release by the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the US inflation rate rose to a 13-year high in September as rising costs for food and shelter pushed the rate up to 5.4%. But the biggest individual category increase was energy, the cost of which has risen by almost 25% in the past year. The demand for all sorts of goods and services rose in early 2020 amidst the pandemic, but the demand is now slowly returning so swiftly that supply chains can't keep up, which is leading to huge price spikes in just about everything. European Union to seek ban on oil and gas exploration in the Arctic. According to a proposal for the bloc's new Arctic strategy, the European Union will seek a ban on tapping new oil, coal and gas deposits in the Arctic to protect a region severely affected by climate change. The European Commission proposal will reflect the EU's efforts to boost its role on the global stage, though it has limited influence in the Arctic. And Hollywood's Captain Kirk, Willam Shatner, boards rocket and blasts off into the space at the age of 90. The Canadian actor climbed aboard a rocket ship along with 3 fellow passengers for a real-life ride into space on Wednesday, courtesy of Star Trek fan Jeff Bezos. The 4 began strapping in for a morning launch from remote West Texas on a trip expected to last just 10 minutes, with the fully automated capsule set to reach an altitude of about 66 miles before parachuting back to the desert floor. Bezos' space travel company Blue Origin invited Shatner on the jaunt to the final frontier, a mission that would make him the oldest person in space. And let's focus on news stories closer to home in Greater Toronto area. Toronto area teacher says that he faced suspension without pay for wearing N95 mask in class. 3 Toronto area teachers who have chosen to buy and wear N95 style masks in the classroom say that they have been threatened with disciplinary action because only board-issued but less protective blue surgical masks are allowed. According to York Region District School Board, teachers can only wear surgical masks it supplies. Only specific staff members who are trained to do medical procedures while supporting students are provided with N95 masks. A man and woman are dead and 3 other people were injured in a crash involving 5 vehicles near Hyde Park in Toronto late Tuesday afternoon. The crash happened in the area of Spring Road and Parkside Drive, north of the Queensway. Police was called to the scene at about 4:40 p.m. According to Constable Alex Lee, a dark-colored BMW was traveling southbound on Parkside Drive at high speed when it collided with a vehicle waiting in traffic. The collision caused a chain reaction with a number of vehicles crashing into each other. And it's time to know what is happening in the world of entertainment. It's a double celebration for South Korean band BTS's member Jimin as he becomes the official member of the coveted Green Nobel Club for his philanthropic work on his birthday. Green Nobel Club is a group of donors who donate 100 million or pledge to donate 100 million within 5 years. According to Korean media reports, Jimin does not want to publish the donations made by him. And looks like this week South Korea is topping all the trending news stories in entertainment. Now South Korea's popular show Squid Game becomes Netflix's biggest original show debut. Squid Game has surpassed period drama romance Bridgerton in streaming numbers. Netflix posted on Twitter that the show has reached 111 million fans in just 27 days of its release. And that is it in today's bulletin. Subscribe to VNN's YouTube channel for more news and updates. Thanks for watching.